Because for me, drag has always been about leadership, about being a leader and being a role model, being able to be a leader and a role model for these kids.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the right-winged angel, Oliver Mack, and in this video, we got to talk about Biden's White House guests. So Biden invited this drag queen to the White House today for the signing of the same-sex marriage bill that they touting as some great thing for our society. Anyway, so I want you to check out this video that this person put out about 3 years ago, right? We already have the fact that he invited a drag queen or maybe a few drag queens to the White House, which I think is nonsense. But when people talk about these all-age drag shows and how they're trying to groom children, what this drag queen said in this video completely confirms that argument. So let's check this out. If you're not already, go ahead and follow the Right Wing Angel on Instagram. The content will blow your mind. Let's check out this video.
Because of Baby Shark, I was able to come to the Pilgrim House and do a series of kids shows. And I would ask the kids during these shows, I would say, what do you want to be when you grow up? And to my surprise, a lot of these kids said they wanted to be a drag queen.
There you go. There you go. That's just one part. I'm not done yet. That's just one part. You got this person saying that when they go and do these kids shows, the kids want to be a drag queen. That sounds like grooming, okay? So if you're trying to influence children to live this type of lifestyle, the same lifestyle that you live, this sexually perverse lifestyle that you live, you're grooming children. But let's continue.
All right, well, let me retire. Because for me, drag has always been about leadership, about being a leader and being a role model, being able to be a leader and a role model for these kids. Because...
Okay, there you have it. Drag is about being a leader, being a role model for children. Now, whenever somebody says, oh, these drag shows are not about grooming, they don't want kids to live this lifestyle, you just heard it straight from the horse's mouth that that's exactly what they're trying to do. They want children to be okay with this lifestyle. They want them to embrace this lifestyle because they want to breed more drag queens. Now, not all of them. I'm not going to sit here and say all drag queens are doing that. That's the agenda for all drag queens. It's not, because there's a lot of drag queens I've seen that have come out against this stuff. And I'm not somebody who's going to sit here and say that, you know, if you want to do drag, you're going straight to, you know what, it could be that. But I'm not here to condemn anybody. If that's what you want to do in an adult setting, more power to you. I don't care. But when you're trying to get kids involved in this lifestyle, that's where I draw the line. And I think most people, if not all people, should draw the line at this. Now, if you want to be LGBTQ, do you. I don't care. But you don't convince children. You don't market this lifestyle to children. You don't do that. If something inside them just clicks and things just go wacky and they decide, okay, now I'm attracted to the same sex. Well, guess what? There was nothing we could do about that. But the problem that I would have is if my child came to me and said, hey, I talked to someone who was a drag queen who came to my school and now I want to wear dresses. They made it look so cool that now I want to do it. And they talked about they were gay, and they were so happy that they were gay and they were part of this community where they wear rainbow flags and they dance and they party all the time. I want to do that. I want to be gay. That's the problem I have. And that should never happen. Because when you're talking about being gay, being lesbian, being trans, it's all sexual. It's a sexuality. And when you're talking about sexuality with children, that's a no-no. That's something that you should never do. We don't do sex education for little children. We save that to high school. In my opinion, probably shouldn't have it then. Sex education should be up to the parents. I don't want anybody really teaching my kid about sex. Let me do it. I'll teach him what he needs to know about it. I'll teach him the way that I want him to learn about it. I don't want them to teach him in this perverse, whatever we got going on with society, where sex is just something that is just done willy-nilly with whoever, whenever, wherever. I don't want to teach my child like that. I want to teach him to be respectful. I want to teach him that you want to wait till marriage, if all possible. Please wait till marriage, because there are consequences for your actions. That's what I want to teach my child. I don't want him to learn anything about drag queens or LGBTQ until he is far into high school. Okay, so he can understand and grasp these concepts and not go this route just because he may think it looks cool. So this is all I wanted to show you guys, because I think it's very telling when you have a drag queen who performs for children, regularly performs for children, saying that being drag is all about leadership and being a role model for children. That tells you all you need to know about people like this and why they're doing these drag story hours, these all-age drag shows, drag bingo for kids, all that stuff. There's a reason for it, and now we know the reason. But I wanted to show you one more thing, because this is something that this person wrote on Twitter back in March of this year. The kids are out to sing and suck you know what. This person was invited to the White House. The White House. This person who seems like they're a pedophile. This person who wants to groom your children. This person was invited to the White House by President Biden. Do they not screen these people? Or do they know exactly what kind of people they are and they invite them anyway? We all have questions about Biden and how he treats little children, right? So maybe they're all in it together. I don't know. It's just speculation, but I've seen Biden sniffing little girls' hair. I've seen Biden acting really, really strange around children. And you got this person who is going to the White House who made this statement publicly on Twitter. This is not a private conversation they made with somebody else. This is a public tweet that was just released March 6th of 2022. And they were at the White House. I don't know what this administration is doing. I don't know what they're up to, what their end goal is, but it doesn't seem good to me. I don't want to be a part of that. I think it's imperative that we get these monsters out of the White House. We get these monsters out of our government. Because if they're doing this stuff in plain sight, just imagine what they're doing behind closed doors when nobody's watching. It's sickening to even think about what's going on in our government right now. We talk about Hollywood, but this stuff could be happening right in our own government, right under our noses. Don't trust your children around Biden or any of these people. I keep my child close to me. I make sure I know everything that he watches, everybody he talks to. He goes to a good school, is run by a Republican principal who has who's married to Troy Nels. So he's good for now. But I don't know what's going to happen when he goes to his next school. But if they pull anything to where I feel like they're trying to groom my child, I'm taking him out. He'll be homeschooled. Hopefully I'll make it big on YouTube to where I can afford to do that. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. All right, guys. Well, that's all I have. Please protect your children at all costs. There are people out there that want to do them harm. Okay? So please protect your children. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Also, visit the rightwingedangel.com so you can get links to my social media, my merch, everything else. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. I'm out. Peace.